Radha Mataji, yesterday a lot of people had even put questions there. And
Hare
YouTube.
Krishna. Yes, they were asking how to ask the questions on YouTube.
There they can ask in the chat. But then one of you have to be there uh, to see.
Answer.
Now they're
Okay.
lucky. Yes, Jishu came. You have Bhagavad Gita in front of you. Very auspicious. Okay. So, so who will be the admin today, Mataji?
Myself, Guruji. Radha. Radha
Good.
and Sugandha Mataji.
Take care. So the people are all admin already, so I can start. Sugandha Mataji also very nicely chanted the shlokas, very clear. Second chapter has very large number of shlokas, something like 72 shlokas. So good that you started in time, Hana, today without translation. So they finish up.
Yes. We knew it was more, so we never went for translation, Guruji.
Okay, my screen is full. Okay. Actually, so many, when we did recently the second chapter advanced course, we found so many more sweet things in it. Particularly that puppet show was very nice, Chitriketu. Let it be for a second. So today our schedule will be, I'll start class now, 7:10, and the class will be over by 8 o'clock, before that probably. And then we will go for 18 reasons we are not the body. We will start the presentation. And that presentation will end at 8:30. At 8:30, I will take question answers. So I hope this is nice. There's a previous experience of people like the bridge classes more than anything else. So today I'll give you a sample of bridge class. Tomorrow then you tell me whether you want bridge class following the class or you want question answer directly. Okay. Gita Saramsha. This chapter was also known as Sankhya Yoga. That's what they announced when they're reading the shloka, because there is a lot of analysis of body and the soul, which is Sankhya, counting soul separate from the body and its other elements. Therefore, it is also known as Sankhya Yoga. Krishna also refers in 39th chapter this teachings as Sankhya Yoga. That's Gita Saramsha is another way, because all the teachings of Bhagavad Gita are there in this chapter. How? Because Krishna answers Arjuna's 5 questions, by which all the points of Gita are covered. So, as another mark of a great teacher, when you ask something to a great teacher, it doesn't spend hours and hours. No. In 5 minutes, Krishna gives answers of his 5 questions. Check over. So Krishna doesn't spend time like that. But and when Arjuna says, Krishna, can you elaborate on all the answers he gave? Then it's quicker. That's how beautiful it is. He's hearing very attentively. Arjuna shows that example of a best student and Krishna of a best teacher. So there were 5 reasons. Now it's out already. 5 reasons we can say we are not the body. One was compassion, one was no sense enjoyment, one is sin. Then family tradition and indecision. There are 5 reasons Arjuna did not want to fight. We can understand these reasons. Compassion, he felt that it will not be good if he sees so many people dying and you're thinking about how many cries will happen at home when these people die. The mothers, the sisters, the family will cry when they come to know the son has died. And he can see not small, a massive war in front of him. So Arjuna is feeling, is this really needed? Anyway, the Duryodhana is ruling. Let him rule. We will live by begging. He's not even giving us a village. And we will live by begging. Let him rule, no problem. Compassion. That was one he was feeling. Why so many people have to die? Then he felt no enjoyment. If I kill my grandfather teacher, where is it going to be, or my brothers? How can I enjoy after that? This will be sin rather. Just for some royal post, if I have to kill so many people, this is sin. And family tradition is feeling is so many people die here in the battlefield. That will affect the training of the children at home. So he's thinking about family tradition and also indecision. He is thinking, should I do it or not do it? He's totally confused. So there are 5 reasons here. Compassion, enjoyment. Yesterday we discussed that. Now Krishna is going to answer this 5. Before Krishna answers this 5, I just give you what actually happens, a changeover. Arjuna and Krishna are like in a friendly mode, discussing. You can know that it's like that because in the first chapter, Krishna refers to Arjuna as Janardhana, Madhava, Arisudhana, Janardhana, O maintainer of the living entities. You want me to kill these people. O Madhava, a husband, a god of the fortune, you're creating misfortune. O Arisudhana, you kill demons. You're asking me to kill these people. O Govinda, you should make me happy, but you are making me sad today. His every word, he doesn't say that, but that's what these words are meaning. He is very, in the Shastra, every word is weighed and put exactly at that point. Oh, Janardana, you want me to kill these people? It doesn't mean it. Even Krishna uses different names of Arjuna and Bhagavad Gita, each time having different meaning, right for the shloka which is speaking. We can't believe this level of high consciousness of the people. Today, we can't even believe. Arjuna said, or killer the enemies, or killer of Madhu. How can I counteract with arrows in battle men like Bhishma and Drona who are worthy of my worship? Yeah, this is look at his heart, noble soul. He never thought like that. Duryodhana, he also had so many elders. Rather, he went and insulted Guru. Wonderful, wonderful. Arjuna is saying differently. He's saying, I don't think I can lift my weapons against my Guru. He's like my father. He gave me so much training and so much love. And my grandfather, Bhishma, we are like small children. How can I lift my weapon against them? I can worship them. Krishna, if you permit me, I can worship them. Now, don't ask me this to lift weapon against them. I can't do this. Now, imagine Arjuna's dilemma is not easy actually. But Krishna is going to answer all the doubts of Krishna and Arjuna convincingly. Many people say that I have understood Bhagavad Gita. So please answer me these 5 questions. I always tell them. And then I know whether they've read Bhagavad Gita. If they can answer these 5 questions, they've understood Gita. They don't need to read Gita because that's what Gita will do. But actually, you cannot answer. Rather, we had how many people again ask, why finally war? Why war? That means they didn't understand Bhagavad Gita. They have to read. They have to read. They have to read. So if you can answer this 5 questions without reading Gita, that's it. You don't have to read. But if you cannot, you have to understand. Bhagavad Gita is primarily answering these 5 questions of Arjuna, and that is expanded further in the whole book. So before asking the questions, Arjuna surrenders to Krishna, which is very important. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena. Suppose you walk into a college and say that, I like to learn about atomic theory. What they'll say, there is a course you can admit yourself. It's not just you come and go to the canteen. Sir, I think I like to have a discussion about you with the atomic theory. What the professor is saying. Sir, we don't teach like that. A discussion over a tea. You have to got admitted. Any proper learning has a process. You have to do labs, you have to do practical, you have to do assignment, then we can pick up. Don't think like you walk in and just joke and understand. Many people say, show me God. Sir, it's not a joke in the same way. It requires proper system. You have to get admitted. So Arjuna is taking admission. And what is admission? He is accepting Krishna formally as his guru now. That is admission. And now he will go to listen what Krishna says, try to understand it. Learning is a process. Actually, for all the learnings we have today, physics, chemistry, mathematics, whatever we learn, we are following the process. We take admission, we follow the rules, regulation, we go to the school at a particular time, we do all the assignments, we do the homework, we give exams, then we learn. And for spiritual life, somehow, we not want to follow the process, even the process is more rigorous. Why? There is a propaganda that these things are myth. Therefore, we have no respect left for the Vedic literature to follow process to learn. But actually here, a lot of spiritual disciplines are also needed. Otherwise, Krishna will not come and sit in your heart. Karparna dosha upahata svabhava. Arjuna is saying, my Lord, dosha means fault. Karparna means miserly. Kripana, miserly, conjuice. So some weaknesses come in my heart. Upahata svabhavaha. My whole nature is afflicted by that. Prichhami. Therefore, I have come to you, my Lord. Tvam dharma samudha cheta. I have come to you to ask me to guide me from doing that. Because dharma samudha cheta, I am totally bewildered. What's my duty? Can this be my duty? What is today? Yasheha. Tell me what is ultimately good for me. Nishrit, please be definite and clear. Shishya, I am your disciple. Shadi Mam, please instruct me. Tvam prapannam, I surrender unto you. So Karparna dosha pata sabhava prichami tvam dharma samudha chetaha yashya nishritam bruhi tanme shishya steyam sadimam tvam prapanna. Here it is. Now Arjuna surrenders, so Krishna accepts the admission to the college of, this is Parampara. Lord himself, the founder of this college, Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna says yes. Now Krishna opens his mouth. And first shloka, Krishna tells Arjuna, actually what he spoke was wrong. But he speaks in such a way that doesn't hurt Arjuna, also tells him he's wrong. Hey, you're wrong. He doesn't say like that. Look how Krishna, you are an idiot. If you speak like that, you'll break the relationship with the student. Another lesson from a teacher. Teach Krishna as a teacher. You have to correct sometimes the student, but you should correct him in a very gentle way so that don't break his heart. Once you break the heart of relationship with God, you cannot teach. He'll not like to listen to you. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Ashochan Anvashochastam Pragyavadam Sabhashate Gatasun Agatasun Chananu Shochan. Arjuna, you're speaking like a learned man. Pragyavadam Sabhashate. Badi badi baat kar raha. But the Pandita, learned people don't speak like this. What does it mean? You're a fool, number one, Arjuna. He didn't say directly. His heart will break if he says that. But he said, Ashocha Pragyavadam Sabhashate. You're speaking like a learned man. Or Nanu Shochandi Pandita. Arjuna, learned people don't speak all this. So very interesting. Natvevaham jatu nasam natvam neva janadipaha nacheva na bhavishyama sarve vayhavataparam. There was never a time that you were not there, I was not there, these kings were not there. And never a time will come in the future that we will cease to exist. Now, anybody can tell me two philosophies that defeated by Krishna in this shloka. Krishna rejects two very popular philosophies. Yes, admin, anybody? You can give chance to anybody who raises his hand. What this
Please raise your hand.
Yeah, this shloka defeats two philosophies. It rejects two philosophies which are very popular.
Everything is not temporary. Everything is not permanent. It's all temporary. What we see is an illusion and material manifestation of God, and nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary.
Okay, thank you. Everything is temporary. Then, but here Krishna is talking about eternity. There was never a time that I was not there, you were not there, these kings were not there, never a future time will come, you will not there.
Soul
Yes.
has no end. It is before I and it is after I.
What is that?
Soul has no end, but only our body has an end.
Okay, eternity of the soul. Great, great, great. Okay, one I got. But what philosophy it breaks? Atheism. Atheism says there is no soul, no God. We came into being when you're born and die, you are finished. So, okay, Krishna rejects atheism here. Krishna says it is wrong. Okay? Because we say, what does atheism say? There is no soul God. We came into birth and after accidentally, and then accidentally you will die one day. Over. No, Krishna, I don't agree to that. There was never a time I was not there, the kings were not there, you were not there, never a time will come in the future, we will not be there. One more philosophy Krishna rejects here. Yes, anybody?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Go ahead, Lalita.
Okay, so what I feel is Krishna is trying to tell that whatever happens happens for a reason, and whomever we meet in our life is for a reason, and whomever we don't meet is also for a reason. So, I mean, the actions behind us is all for a reason. That's what I understood.
Thank you. Thank you. But some philosophy Krishna is rejecting here. One he rejected was atheism. What is the second philosophy Krishna is rejecting? The shloka, he is the guru of the gurus. Just in one shloka, Krishna is doing great work. One shloka. You know, just like suppose in your office, some chief minister comes, something, protocol wise, you have CEO of the company come, you have to give respect. At the end of the day, he has nothing to contribute actually, just a useless fellow like you. Somehow he has some more money. That's it. That's what happened in life. But Krishna is God, but not like, he's God. No, I take it. He's actually supreme consciousness. He's right on target on the first word itself. He has hit like a hammer. दूध का दूध पानी का पानी कर दिया. First shloka he has done it. He rejected atheism, which is not easy. First thing, one shloka, why? We are eternal. And then second thing is rejecting here. Very big philosophy, very popular philosophy. He is rejecting outright.
Chitra, you're unmuted.
Yeah, so the first one I think is just like they said, that soul never dies. So
Yeah,
and
take it down.
Yeah.
And second part.
And the second one is Krishna is omnipresent. And he doesn't have a beginning or an end.
Great.
And
Also great.
yes.
Krishna, great devotees have come. I was telling, they have all come to hear Bhagavad Gita. They are all devotees. And I thank you all. So by your company, I'll also become devotee one day. Krishna has surrounded me with devotees. Somehow he wants to make me devotee. I feel someday like that. He has decided. He'll surround you with devotees. One day you'll become devotee. Yes.
Is this Sankhya philosophy or Advaita? I mean,
oh, no, I'm not giving the names now. Name और नाम है तो लोग गुस्सा हो जाए. नाम लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. अभी तत्वों का बात करो. You have come near, but you have not come to tattva. Something is rejecting. See, there is a philosophy which says, one day I'll become God. Krishna says, no, I will be there, you will be there, and this kings will be there. That means eternally we are separate individuals. You got this now?
Brahman.
Don't take name. अरे बाबा नाम लेने में तो कहाँ लोग हमको टाइम देंगे ऊपर. Natte vaham jatu nasam. You find out which philosophy that is, but Krishna does not agree. They say I was God one day and I am separated from God. And I have forgotten I am God. Now you understood I am God. Ghatakash, patakash. Inside a piece of pot of earth, some air is there, sky there. You break that and that merges into sky outside. So there is no more. You remove your ego, you merge into eternity, merge into God.
Philosophy of non-duality.
अभी तो देखो नाम नहीं लेने का. I'm telling you the tattva. मेरे को पकड़ रहे आप लोग. There was never a time I was not there, you were not, this kings were not. That means eternally we are individuals. And in the future also, eternally we will remain separate individuals. See, you are a person, individual. Your father is all. Individual means you have your own likes, you have your own dislikes, you have your own identity, existence. I'm an individual. My friends are all individuals. My father is also an individual. My grandfather is also an individual. And Supreme Father God is also an individual. Oh ना बाबा समझ इतना मुश्किल कहाँ है तो बहुत easy है समझने के लिए. इतना for simple people it is very easy. For complicated people it is very difficult. So natyevaham jatu nasam natyam neva janadipa nachayavana bhavishyama sarvamaya ataparam. So Jagat Guru has done his work. In one stroke I rejected atheism and the concept that I can ever become God. Mostly people are society are atheistic, even though they profess some religion. It is called non-practicing. Naam ke vaste. To be truthful, it is very true. I was also like that. But then, if people become serious in spirituality, generally go for those spiritual organizations, which are 90% in number in India, at least in India. Rest of the world, I don't know. Mostly they teach you that you are God, you'll become God. Huh? God. एक छोटा कोरोना है यार घर के अंदर डर के बैठा हुआ है कैसा भगवान है भाई. If you are eating 2 chapatis, then I make you eat 4 chapatis. You have to run to the toilet with a mug. What kind of God are you? ये कैसा भगवान है भाई. 2 चपाती ज्यादा खा लिया पेट खराब हो जाता है. ऐसा भगवान नहीं चाहिए हमको, हमको असली भगवान चाहिए. He can eat the whole universe if he wanted one instant. Krishna, if he wants, can eat the whole universe in one go. Up. ऐसा क्या भगवान? So this is the first part. Krishna has said, I am different, you are different, these kings are different. We are separate individuals eternally. We are not going to become one. We will never. We are all separate individuals. We can become one in interest. We can become one in service, but we cannot become one in merging. That Sayuja Mukti has been rejected by Krishna as a non-permanent affair. Now, who is this Krishna? Let us, before we proceed with Krishna's answer, I'd like to introduce Krishna today. See, Bhagavad Gita has 5 topics. Jiva, Ishvara, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. Today, my focus will be Jiva, but at the same time, because Krishna is teaching it, I'd like to explain who is Krishna. On the 4th chapter, I'll spend a lot of time on who is God, who is Krishna. More details will come. But in this chapter, just brief mention, because Veda Vyasa, when he writes Krishna Vacha, he doesn't write that. He says, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. So he's deliberately using always one word, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Why does he use this word? What is the meaning of this word? So there is one meaning that Bhagavan means he has 6 opulences unlimitedly. So purifying him to glorify Krishna. Number 1, he has unlimited wealth. Aishwaryasya samagrasya. This is given in Vishnu Puran by Parashar Muni. Unlimited wealth. And Krishna showed that on earth. In the history of the world, nobody has shown the 6 things unlimitedly. Therefore, Krishna is God. That's logical definition. Bring somebody who can show this opulence. 16,000 palaces in Dwaraka. How many? Even one to make. Now we want to make one temple. Krishna gave a small piece of land. We want to make one temple. We'll spend at least 3 to 4 years will go. Krishna made 16,100 palaces. How many? 16,000 for each one of his queens. And each palace was made of diamonds and jewels and marble, whatever you know of. Vishwakarma was an engineer and unimaginably beautiful, fully opulent. Even Narayana from Vaikuntha looked, huh? That is opulence. One. Then next, by the way, to tell you, Krishna was there staying in every palace parallelly. If you can do that, you can also marry 16,100 times. He was there in every palace at the same time. Narada came to visit Krishna. What's happening? He saw Krishna there in every palace, doing different activities. Don't bring down Krishna to our platform. He is God. Even 16 billion wives he has, it's not sufficient display of his power. Okay, well, then next thing is Virya, power. Yeah, whole mountain was lifted like the left finger. Just think about it. और weightlifting में they lift 300 kilos. ऐसा होता है खट 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 गलती से पीछे चला गया ना it breaks their back. Have you seen that joke? And they'll be holding cut 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 cut, and they'll be looking at the judge. Leave me, and judge will say okay, and they'll drop. Hey, they'll jump and get some medal. How much they lifted for? Maybe how much is the lift? Maybe 5 seconds, 30 seconds. That's all. Krishna lifted for 7 days, and it was so effortless. He used to sometimes blow his flute also in between. There's a weakest finger or your 10 finger, left hand ka chota sa. Indra, you're all the naughty, just work of my one finger is enough to tackle your all naughty of the day. So can you just imagine? Have you gone to Govardhan Vrindavan? Even today, it takes at least 20 to 28 kilometers of walking to cover the circumference. It's not some small stone. It's massive. So Virya. And so many other times Krishna showed the power. Nobody can place any obstacle in what God wants to do. Swarat. Therefore, Shastra says Swarat. Totally independent. Yashar Samagrasya Virya Yasha. Famous. Very. To this day, we are discussing Bhagavad Gita. Today, how many years are over? 5,000 years are over. Our own, if I ask you, do you know your father's name? Yes, I know. Grandfather's name? Yes, I know. Great-grandfather name? Yeah, okay, they think and they tell you. Okay, grandfather's name? Grandfather's grandfather's name? So say 4 to 4 generations, that means 100 years, the world forgets even we existed. Even your family members will not know you existed. 5,000 years are over, still not only we are accepting, we are discussing Krishna's Gita. Very famous. 4. And all around the world, Krishna temples are there, people are worshipping. So Shia, beauty, unlimitedly beautiful. Krishna was so beautiful. If we see his beauty, we lose attraction to all the beauty of the world. Then Jnana, full of knowledge. So much knowledge is there in Krishna's speech that to this day we're discussing, and we have 1.5 year course to discuss what Krishna spoke in half an hour. And then the sixth, totally detached. Even though he creates a metal world, Krishna has no interest here. He hardly comes here. He's playing with his mother Yashoda and spiritual world. We will be so attached to the metal creation. No, he exists in the spiritual world. So there are 6 things, reasons: wealth, power, fame, beauty, knowledge, renunciation. Anybody has them in unlimited quantity, he is Bhagavan or God. Now, I present Krishna as God and I showed you all the 6 issues. Tell me, where any so-called God can have this 6 characteristics. Therefore, he fits the definition of God, which is given in Vishnu Puran. The second thing is, there are 3 aspects of truth. Let us understand the second reason. One thing is Brahman. Just like you see a mountain from a distance, what do you see? Cloud. You go nearby, you see trees in the mountain. You go more near, you see the bird eating fruits on the tree. Now, all the 3 are understanding of the mountain, but better. So similarly, many people, when we approach in spiritual life, they say, what is God? You believe in God? Yes, I believe in God. What is God? Some power is there. Agree. Nice. That's nice, but still more you have to go. Just like you're seeing a mountain with a hazy post. I'm not saying this shloka is not my imagination. Vadanti tattvavida tattvamajnanam advayam brahmeti paramati bhagavan iti shabdate, given in Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter. Vadanti tattvavida. The truth is exists in 3 features: Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Brahman is Jyoti, kind of a power, spiritual. Paramatma is the next feature of the Lord, situated in everybody's heart. Just like a small child, 5-year-old, walks out of the house, if possible, father, mother invisibly accompany. That is Paramatma. Cannot leave the child out of love. And Bhagavan is the final feature of the Lord. Lord having sweet pastimes in Vaikuntha. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Okay, done. So I have some understanding. So I gave you 2 definitions of God. One definition, 6 features unlimitedly. Second feature is that the third dimension of spirituality. Brahman, the soul; Paramatma, the Paramatma; and Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of God. Now Krishna will start answering Arjuna's 5 questions. We have placed who is Krishna, who is answering. Dehinasmani yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhira sadanam vihati. Dehinasmani yatha dehe. In this deha, there is the dehinaha, the possessor of the body. And he sees 3 stages: kaumaram, yauvanam, jara, childhood, youth, and old age. Tatha, in the same way, deha antara prapti, by changing the body, sober person is not able to. Now you can just think about it. You remember your childhood body, you remember your youth body, you remember your old age body. You do remember. But the bodies are gone. Childhood body is gone, but you are existing. It's not growing. It's like a balloon. It is, cells are dying, new cells are coming. But I'm having the same experience. I know yesterday I was there. So this is, Krishna is giving a very strong argument. Even though we were in childhood body, youth body, and today we are the same person. What is maintaining the continuity? There is no answer for that except the soul. Now, not only Krishna introduces soul with a solid reason and argument, Krishna also talks about various properties of the soul. Nayanam chindanti shastani, nahanam dahati pavakaha, nachayanam prediyanti apo, nashoshayati marataha. He says you cannot cut the soul with any weapon, neither you can burn it, neither you can dissolve it, neither you can dry it. The soul can never be cut into pieces with any weapon, nor burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind. One. Now we will take into the account the second. So Arjuna asked Krishna, what is the gain, Krishna, of fighting this war? I don't find any benefit. Krishna says, you're talking about benefit? I suppose I talk you in the same term. Benefit is, Arjuna, if you're doing your duty, if you die, you go to heaven. And if you win the war, you get the kingdom on earth. I see only win-win situation. Either way, you are benefiting. Okay, now comes the second answer. Arjuna's worry was, this is sin. So Krishna is answering Arjuna, sin we will discuss later, but try to understand this. That your enemies will describe any kind words, what could be more painful for you? Hato va prapsasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahim tasmad uttishta kaunteya yudhaya krita nishayas. Okay, sorry. The first one was compassion, second one was what is the benefit? Krishna said, Arjuna, there is only benefit I see for you. If you win, you get a kingdom on earth, you die, you go to heaven. Then third one. Third is, the sin. So Krishna said, no sin when you're serving the Lord. Hanuman burned the whole Lanka. It is still worshipped every street in India. Vibhishana took shelter of Krishna. Lord Rama, he was called Deshadohi, Kuladrohi. No, temples are there worshipping Vibhishana, the great devotee of the Lord. So Krishna said, if you obey me, there is not going to be any sin. Okay, done third. The fourth, what about samskaras? Who will teach children how to wear a dhoti? So parents have some contribution in the upliftment of the child. So here Krishna is telling Arjuna. Arjuna was thinking, what will happen to their samskaras? Who will teach them basic rules, regulation, manners? The father died in the battle. Mother alone will not be able to do. So there is going to be some damage in the development of the child. So Krishna is saying, Arjuna, that is separate consideration. Your brother is going to rule. He'll take care of that. But what I am worried is that if you run away from the battle, it will give you a seriously bad example to the world. You are a personal friend of the Lord. You are known as the greatest warrior. As such a respected person is a standard for the society. What it does becomes a standard. Yad yad acharati sheshna tattat evataro janaha sayat pramadam kurte lokastad anuvardate. Whatever the great people do, common man follow. Sayat pramadam kurte, whatever standards they set, common man just pursues. So Arjuna, if you run away from the battlefield, you are going to create good for nothing people, Varna Shankara. You will not create Varna Shankara by fighting. You will create Varna Shankara by running away. Fourth, done. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekahe kurunandana bahushaka yanantasya buddhaya vyavasayina. The fifth was that I'm confused, Krishna, I should fight or not. So Krishna says, Vyavasayatmika buddhi, if your mind is fixed on my instruction, on the orders of God, if you're fighting, then there is no sin. Just like on the order of the government, if you fight, you get medal. You kill some 100 soldiers on the opposite side, they'll give Paramveer Chakra. You don't get punished. On your own account, you kill some person, you'll be hung. So similarly, when you're acting for the pleasure of the Lord, then the mind is fixed. Otherwise, the mind is oscillating here. Oh, so 5 is over. Chapter is finished. Let us again say how Krishna answers. Anybody can tell the 5 answers for the 5 questions?
Raise your hands so that I can unmute you.
Yeah, they can start.
Pradit, you're unmuted.
Yes, Mataji, somebody is starting.
Yeah. Shrikar, go ahead. Ask your question. Means you answer it.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I didn't understand. Ma'am, I didn't understand start.
He's asking a question.
Hare Krishna.
We are not the body.
Huh?
What is the
But
answer for
for
that?
compassion,
Okay, very good.
Sorry.
if we can enjoy, Arjun can enjoy the kingdom, or else he can go to heaven.
Yeah.
This is the answer for no enjoyment.
For sin.
Third one is sin. Devotional activities do not possess any sin.
Yeah. Then samskaras, family tradition. Yes, anybody else? You almost got it.
Being a role model,
Yes,
he should,
become a role
Arjun,
model. Shouldn't run away. Very good. And then final, indecision. How do you answer? Indecision.
serving Lord,
Perfect.
being
Very
surrendered
nice.
to him.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. What's your name? Anybody else can give a clear picture? What are the 5 answers? Mataji, give chance to one more person.
Yeah, 2 more persons are unmuted. Pradeep.
Namaste,
Jai.
Guruji. Jai Krishna speaking. What is the meaning?
Pradeep. Pradeep.
Answer.
Namaste, Guruji. I just wanted to ask.
No, ask it later. Now you have to.
I'm new to this class, and this is my second session of this class. So
We'll ask. As Shailaja BA, can you answer?
Hare Krishna. Guruji, the 5 reasons for Arjuna not to fight as told and cleared by Krishna are compassion, non-enjoyment, sin, family tradition, and his indecision. That is his confused state of mind whether to fight or not.
What are the answers?
Hello?
What are the answers?
Answer.
What is the answer for each one of them?
Each one of them. Compassion. He says, you can never kill anyone. No one is permanent. So, compassion in that aspect, I understood that body and soul, something like that. You are not killing anyone. Everyone are permanent. And regarding this non-enjoyment, Krishna tells you are doing your duty only. And once you do the duty, you will get to heaven if you die. Otherwise, you will get this earthly pleasure. That is the kingdom you will enjoy, he tells. And regarding this sin, I didn't understand, Prabhuji.
When you fight for the Lord, there is no sin. Like Hanuman burnt. You fight for the country, there is no sin. No?
Okay.
When you fight for God, he will take the sin. You don't take the sin. Yeah, then.
Regarding this family tradition, if people are killed, who will take care of the tradition to be transferred to their children?
What is the answer? What is the answer of Krishna for them?
Krishna tells, there is no need, you will be ruling over and you will give the tradition, he tells.
Yeah, no. If you run away from the battle, then that will become, people will become irresponsible. Tomorrow you have exam, you say, I'll run away. Why? Arjuna did.
Afraid. Okay, I got this.
And final, indecision. How do you answer?
Indecision. He tells that he is confused whether to perform this, that is, whether to fight or not. And Krishna tells, it is your duty to fight.
If you are focused on the order of Guru and Krishna, there is no confusion. Okay?
Pardon?
If you are focused, this is the order of Krishna and have to execute, then there is no confusion.
Krishna, okay, Bhagavan orders.
Focus on the order of Guru and Krishna, there is no confusion.
Bhagavan orders. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Vyavasayatika buddhi ekaha kulnandana bahushaka yanantasya buddhaya avisayana. Beautiful. Now we have finished the chapter. At the end, Arjuna asks 4 more questions in this chapter. Sitapragnasya ka bhasha samadhitasya keshava siddhi kim prabhasheta kimasita brajeta kim. 54 shloka. So Krishna says, answer to that. Prajahati yada kama. When person gives us all plan of enjoyment, sarva partha manogata, knowing those enjoyment to be only hallucination of the mind. Atmani evatmana tushtaha. He is fully situated in the spiritual pleasure. Sitapragna sochite. He is a Sitapragna. Prajahati yada kama sarva partha manogata. Atmani evatmana tushtaha. Sitapragna sa uchate. Okay, everybody's fine. The definition of Sitapragna means all the hallucinations to get an enjoyment are like a reflection of an apple in water. When you look at the reflection, it looks very attractive, but is there anything in it? No, you jump. So there is only anticipation, but actually the object doesn't have enjoyment. That's the nature of this word. Prajahati yada kama, all enjoyment in the world are only hallucinations of the mind. Actually, there is no happiness in this world. But happiness is there in spiritual practice. Atmani evatmana tushtaha sitapragnasa. Like Prahlad Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada's 26 years of life, he got order from his guru, and whole life, how to fulfill the order. In fact, this picture is made after he came back from America after establishing a large movement. Otherwise, he didn't have so many vessels itself to eat. He had nothing. He was in a very difficult position in Vrindavan, living in Radha Damodar temple and writing books and praying to the Lord. The world, the movement can take a shape. This is another example Krishna gives us Sitapragna. Yada samharate chayam kurmo anganiva sarvasha indriyani indyathe bhyasta. Sitapragna patishita. Like a kurma. What does the kurma do? The kurma, what does it do? So if he has to go from one place to another place, kurma takes off his head and legs and start walking. And after reaching there, everything he takes it back. With a total control. Krishna also gives some tip about mind control. Dhyate vishya pumsa sangas teshu vijayate sangas sanjayate kama kama krodha vijayate. He says, when you contemplate, just like the boy sees the girl, oh, so beautiful. Sangas teshu vijayate, attachment develops. Sangas sanjayate kama, not prema, not pyar. Krishna is saying, not prema, kama. Kam and prem, the Lord of different. Prem means you want to benefit another person. Kam means you use another person for your pleasure. So dhyayate vishya pumsa, first you get attached. Sangateshu jayate jayate. Sanga sanjayate kama. You develop intense desire to exploit that person. Kama krodha vijayate, where other person comes, oh, you get angry. Krodha the bhavat samoha, then you lose a delusion, then memory is lost, intelligence is lost, and person becomes crazy and falls down. Siti vamshad samoha spriti vibhrama spriti vamshad buddhi nasha bhakti nasha pranasha. So their object sensor lead to attachment, attachment leads to lust, lust leads to anger, anger leads to delusion, bewilderment of memory, loss of intelligence. We'll discuss this in the chapter of mind control. So there are 5. What we'll discuss today is 18 is around the body. After finishing that, we will go to 27 techniques of mind control. After that, we'll go to science and spirituality. So this will continue. Maybe 2 sessions for reasons we are not the body, 3 sessions of mind control, and many sessions of science and spirituality. So there are various reasons Arjuna doesn't want to fight. Compassion, the Krishna's answer, no, we are not the body. Arjuna said, no enjoyment, he said, heaven, no kingdom. The fear of sinful activity, devotional activity, there is no sin. Destruction of family tradition, be a role model instead of worrying about all this. And indecision, serve the Lord with firm decision. There is not going firm determination, there is not going to be any indecision. Done. Hare Krishna. 8 minutes, I can have some quick questions, then I can continue with the presentation. Mataji, admits anyone?
Hare Krishna. Please raise your hand. Any questions? Akshata, go ahead.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yes.
Guruji, I wanted to ask, I think even you are from IIT Kanpur. I'm currently an engineering student. I wanted to ask Guruji, even when you were in such a prestigious institute, what made you to leave the institute and come into the spiritual path?
Actually, it is not good to talk about yourself. It's not good. You ask, so I'll tell. So, Akash Bhashwini Jain is a different philosophy. Let us not take names, Akash. लोग नाराज हो जाएंगे. फिलोसफी की बात करेंगे. मेरे को कहाँ पकड़ाते हैं ऐसे नाम नहीं. फिलोसफी डिस्कस करना. भगवत गीता में है कोई? कहीं गीता में कहीं वर्ड हिंदू है क्या? नहीं है भाई. Book it. Bhagavad Gita is the science of the soul. It says we are not a body, we are soul, and then takes the dynamics of the soul. The whole Bhagavad Gita is science of the soul. ये कहाँ आप नाम में मेरे को फंसा रहे हो. फिर लोग गुस्सा हो जाएंगे. कोई मानहानि का केस कर देगा. Akash, thank you. So what is it now? Is the question was Mataji? Radha Mataji, his question. Why did I change this?
Yeah, change this from that prestigious institution you were studying in. How did you come?
Just a brand. It's just a brand. Just like you buy a mobile, mobiles are brand. Okay, it's the difference in 1920, not much. They make a big hawa. Anyway, I was also infatuated with that. Somehow studied and went inside. Every day told me your life is made. When I went there, first time in a life, I was away from protection of the parents. Whatever it is, no parents will allow you to even think something bad. They always protect you. And then, without the protection and without any clear vision of life, I had no vision of my life. Just people say, do this, I used to do. I had no idea what I want to achieve in my life. So there was no vision, no person with a mission. And on top of it, I'm coming in an area without any protection. People are so much speaking so many things. I'm hearing first time and I'm getting disturbed. I'm not able to concentrate now. I'm feeling disillusioned in my life. At that time, I used to lock my room and pray to the Lord. Oh God, if you are there, please come. I was not able to believe in God. I was an atheist. So, but still, because my parents are very religious, not so strong, but still I have no faith in it. I used to be confused what they speak philosophy. So I used to pray, if you are there, God, please help me now. I'm totally in a difficult position in my life now. First time in a very difficult position. So then at that moment, I saw a poster on the notice board, Can Machines Think? Class on Artificial Intelligence. So I was fan of computers. We didn't have any personal computer those days, 1980s. So in a computer lab, I used to touch the computers, computer center. So I used to think I'm great in computers. I said, go. Why computers cannot think? So I went and heard. Actually, person came was in sadhu dress. I thought he kya bolega, kuch slokak bolega, chala jayega. He did not speak a single shloka. He gave up actually a class on AI and told the present problems AI is having in imitating the human system. And a lot of professors were trying to discuss with him. Everybody loved his class because he's a very big scientist. I was sitting in the corner, totally smashed, and I was happy that somebody is able to represent so systematically. And at the end of the class, I could not. I said, I don't understand so much technicality, but you look true. Certainly, this reason is true. This reason look like we can never imitate a human system. He said, yes, we cannot do. But I have one question. I said, what? You said machines can't think. He said, yes, but I'm thinking now. What am I? You got it? Machines can't think, but I'm thinking. What am I? Imagine a person who is an atheist start thinking at this point. Therefore, my journey, I don't want to be special, my journey, I'm a useless person. But at least I have gone across from atheism to become somebody who gave his life to propagate the name of Krishna. So you are all in between somewhere. I don't think you not come for the Gita in course. हम तो बहुत दूर से आए. That's why I'll take the class, a bridge class, which I take for students because I know their position. Their position is not like you to hear Gita directly. You're all wonderful devotees to give me some company and make me devotee. So then what happened? I said, I want to know. He was silent. He said, I cannot speak here. This is a science class. I said, okay, come to my room. So I went to his room and I purchased Bhagavad Gita and came to my hostel. I wrapped it in a newspaper. because I was very worried. But my friend, he is reading Gita. वो तो हमेशा बोलता था भगवान नहीं है, भगवान नहीं है, भगवान नहीं है. वो गीता पकड़ के. So I was very ashamed. So I wrapped in a newspaper and brought to my room, and I was reading. And I was so depressed. I really wanted to read this book. I did not go to class for 7 days. Nothing doing. Morning to night I was reading. And after 1 week, my life changed. I did not understand one word. I also tell you, first reading, you not understand much. It takes a lot of time. It's not one day affair. But things started changing in me. I started getting up early in the morning, started chanting little, and just became vegetarian. As things started changing in me, I started thinking of change is happening. Become very calm. All my friends were shocked. I said, I thought this book, I didn't even understand. Just reading has changed me. The vibration of the book has changed me. Even though I didn't understand it. But gradually the devotees kept coming. And one more devotee came to the college. He gave a class. It was very nice devotee from Germany. He came with all tall devotees with him. And gave a very nice class. And his class was, he was telling, we are like in an ocean, in a boat. We don't know where is our destination. Tears came in my eyes. I was totally in that position. Yes. I went to him and said, sir, this is what my life is. I don't know what is my destination, what I'm doing, why I'm doing. Nobody's giving me answer. So anyway, I heard your lecture, it looking something sense to me. Then I started attending ISKCON Kirtans, having prasadam with them. Gradually, Krishna's grace became a devotee. Okay. So I hope this gives you some idea. Hare Krishna. 1 more minute. We start now. 18 reasons we are not the body.
Hare Krishna speaking. I want to ask a question.
Jai Krishna ji, bolo. आपका नाम ही Jai Krishna है. आपको क्या प्रश्न है? बोलो.
I'm 11 years old.
Whatever your name is Krishna. Bolo. Yes, tell Jai Krishna.
What is the meaning of self-realized soul?
Self-realized. He has understood what is this? Jiver Sarup Hoye Krishner Nitya Das. The Sarupa, the identity, self-realization means what is your identity? Your identity is you are an eternal servant of Krishna. समझ आ गया कृष्णा जी? आपका नाम ही कृष्णा है, आपको क्या मुश्किल है? जीवेरा स्वरूपा होए नित्य कृष्ण दासा. हो गया? मुक्ति हित्वा अन्यथा रूपम स्वरूपेण भवस्ति. Mukti means to give up all other kind of foolish identity. I am that, and come in his real identity as a dasa of the Lord.
Guruji, I wanted to ask you another question.
Kitna question? Abhi ruko. You are already, your name is Krishna. Why you're worried? I want to show you.
Question that why didn't Krishna
why did Krishna?
Kauravas, but why did he choose? Krishna
Yeah, you would say.
Krishna could have fought and killed the Kauravas, but why didn't he choose to fight?
Why did he make Arjuna? Yeah, Krishna wants you to work. You will say, Krishna, you give my exams and I sleep. You have to give your exam. So you have to do your duties. Not that Krishna will come and do, and he will smoke cigarette and sleep. Then Jai Krishna will say, Krishna, you come give my exams, I'll sleep. Chalo. It's a very interesting presentation. 7 reasons we are now. Today we'll do 18. Today I will do first 5, 6. I hope you like it. If you like it, tell me. Tomorrow I'll take a poll. I'll do this first after the class, then take question answers, because many times I have done both. People said we were upset because we can't stay for 2-3 hours. Please make the presentation of bridge classes that you have. I'm starting off with it.
Guruji, live is there? Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm not putting the video, Mataji. I'm okay.
Okay.
Cannot feelings and emotion be just chemicals? Look at this happy father with his sweet daughter. It's just chemical reaction. Put one tablet, you throw the child on the gun. No, it's not a chemical reaction. Already there's bundles of chemical which are aligned together by chance that some people want us to believe. Some neurons here. Some energy which is trying to sustain itself. I used to say like that. Some kind of atheism I had in mind. Energy which is trying to sustain itself. Random chaos. And exhibiting various feelings and emotions. Sometimes you are happy. What do you feel? Are we just a bunch of chemicals having emotions like this? Just imagine a child comes to you like this and says, how are you? And he thinks, some chemical reaction. And give him a tablet, he will start crying. It's not like that. If you think it is like that, better don't live. Kya rakha jindagi mein tab? Jai Krishna, wait karo. So, you see, this child comes to you, so cute, and you to say, don't even respond. Say, hello. A chemical reaction. No, it's not chemical reaction. It is something more. We are something more than just a chemical reaction. इनको कितना समझाएंगे? The child is also laughing. There is some theory which says that we are a bunch of chemicals. Miller's theory. So it's a laughable theory. Look at this. Somebody is shocked. Hey, some chemical. Put some tablet. Okay. That's why the psychologists, with their view is like this, they give antipsychotic drugs and sedatives. That's all. Because they think we have a bunch of chemicals here, neuron. For a tablet, you can manipulate some electric shock. We can do formatting of disk. Don't you feel that we are more than the chemical which constitute the body? That's the first one. Intuitive, you take a decision. I feel I'm convinced. We are not chemicals, we are something more. Okay, please note down. ये 18 कोई नहीं बताएगा आपको 3 4 5 7 I never heard 18. Number 2, intuitive, again intuitive understanding. Now say I have a mobile. I say this is my mobile. Okay, fine. Suppose I keep this mobile away. I do exist or I don't exist? Tell me. I exist or not? Even though my mobile. I didn't say I mobile. I say my remote or the speaker here. I keep this remote away. Do I exist or I don't exist? I exist. God forbid, my hand is cut and taken away. I still exist. My hand you're taken away. You're not taken I away. You cut this head and take away. I still exist. I say my head. I never say I head. You know you're not the body. That's intuitive again. देखो भाई अब तो बहुत easy हो गया. But still, let us do little science now, study of consciousness. Now you see a skull and a man, both are smiling. There is a difference. The man is actually conscious living. That's a dead piece of bone. The body is nothing but made up of many dead things like that. So the scientist, he analyzed the constitution of a body. What did he find? He said a body has some iron, some carbon, some sugar, some potassium, some lime, some phosphorus, water, sulfur. And the total value of the chemicals that our body has is equal to 210. This calcium iron, if you go to a wholesale market, say they will give you 200. Am I a bag of 210 rupees chemical? Say a friend was coming to meet you. On the way, some accident happened. Now the winter, there is a cholera, but accident happened. And car is burned, and God forbid your friend also died. What if he is sad for the friend of the car? Why? Radha Mataji, anybody can answer what they feel sad for, friend of the car, and they have to give a reason why they feel sad for something. See, friend is 210 rupees and car is 35 lakhs plus tax.
Namaste, Guruji.
What do you feel sad for?
Namaste, Guruji.
ये बताओ, you feel sad for what? Friend of the car? Yes, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Namaste, Guruji.
हाँ बोलो ना.
Guruji, what happens after death?
अरे वो बाद में, मैं प्रश्न पूछ रहा, अभी आप प्रश्न पूछ रहे. My question is, you feeling sad for the friend of the car, and give me a justification, because friend is only 210 rupees, car is 35 lakhs plus tax. I think I continue. 1, 2.
Archana is unmuted. Please go ahead.
I would feel bad for my friend because the loss of life and not the
Loss of
material.
life. Okay. But both are machine, no? Friend is also a machine, and the car is also a machine.
I don't believe so.
Yes, there is something more. Correct? Intuitively, you know, before even studying these big books of the scientists. Thank you, Archana. Thank you. Okay, this is a video which explains.
The soul cannot be measured with any scientific instrument. Yet this minute, non-material entity, the soul, is so powerful that it unceasingly activates each body throughout its entire lifetime. This tiny little spark of life thus moves from one body to another. This is called reincarnation. Even in our own life, we live in different bodies. On the battlefield, Krishna tells Arjuna,
as the embodied soul continually passes in his body from childhood to youth to old age, the soul likewise passes into another body at death. Self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change.
Okay, so that's the answer. So life, then you will say that goes soul is there, then show me soul, dikhao bhai. In science also, we don't see many things today. Say sunrise. Do you see sunrise? You may not see, but by light, you know sun is there. Correct? You don't go to see a sun aaya ki nahi. Oh, by light is there. By effect, we can know the sun is there. Similarly, even in science, all the subatomic particles are known by effect. We don't see them. So why can't we accept soul by effect of consciousness? Even then, what does science say? Science has no opinion on this area. It's not an area for science to study. Certainly, I'll take you very interesting sessions on science and spirituality. Krishna's grace, I've written some books also on it. Science and spirituality. Big topic we'll do at the end. 3-4 sessions we will do. So what does science speak about? No, that's not the area of this study. Openly they declare 125 things we don't know, science doesn't know. What is life? Science doesn't. In fact, many dictionary openly declare science life undefined in the dictionary. It's not an area for study for science. But there are many scientists, particularly who want to study quantum, who today are very clear that soul exists and consciousness exists. They are very clear consciousness exists. What it is, they don't know. How consciousness arises, that they don't know. They may, what is it, they don't know. We can admittedly find nothing in physics or chemistry that even the remote bearing on consciousness. It's totally beyond physics and chemistry that way. Yet all of us know such a thing as consciousness. No, there is such a thing because we have it yourself. Not only you are attending this program, you are aware. You can say the classes are boring today. Yeah, you can say that. But the mic will not say that. The camera will not say that because he is not conscious. The conscious must be part of nature of more general reality, which means quite apart from the laws of physics chemistry as laid down in the quantum theory, we must also consider laws of quite a different nature. So Niels Bohr, this is another Nobel laureate. He says the brain center process by which conscious presumably is said is simply not understood. Many scientists say which this conscious comes from some arrangement of neurons. But can you give us an explanation of that? No, we have no explanation. So he said, we don't know from where, in which part of the brain it turns into consciousness. So there are hard problem, mechanistic means trying to explain consciousness by chemical reaction. They have hard and soft problem. Hard problem is, why is a physical process ever accompanied by an experience? If it is just chemicals, why there is, I liked it, it was nice, why it has that? Number two, where is the binding problem? Because we don't find anywhere in the brain, like some part of the brain involved is sight, some is smell, but we get one experience, not separate experience. Where all these experiences are combined together, they don't know. There is no place where it is combined. So it's called binding problem. So they're hard and soft problem. Scientific psychology, one of the leading person in psychology, he is head of the department. He says, scientific psychology, having first laws, trying to explain in a mechanistic way, in a chemical reaction, explaining consciousness. First law is soul, lost his soul, then consciousness, now see to totally lose in mind altogether. So we have become mad trying to explain consciousness in a mechanistic way. You cannot explain. Here's another Nobel laureate. He says, I was searching for secrets of life. I ended with atoms and electrons which have no life at all. From where life is coming? You say, I'm happy. What is happy? Electron is happy. Proton is happy. What are you talking here? Kitna pagal ho gaya na log. There are two kinds of reality in existence. Existence of my consciousness and reality in existence of everything else. So till now, the science only studied matter. If one day science starts studying consciousness, then every university, Bhagavad Gita will be studied like a textbook. Because this is a book of study of consciousness, study of the soul. You just accept one thing, we're not body or soul, then you have to study whole Gita, every word by word. Because they're talking about dynamics of soul, and you are the soul. Many people say, I am the body, there is soul inside. It's reverse. I am the soul, there is body outside. As a biologist, I must confess, I don't understand how life came. And now this study of consciousness is creating such a nice big revolution in science. The scientists themselves are saying, now we don't know how the life has come about. All the Miller-Darwin theories will be thrown in a dustbin very soon. I think life could be beyond the assembly of biomolecules. Just bringing some chemicals together like Miller theory, that's life. Huh? Life is conscious, not those chemicals. It is actually going to create total revolution within science. And science will prosper the moment it agrees. But point is, why the hesitation, I do not know. It seems to be pretty plain that the third thing in the universe with consciousness, which I cannot see to matter or force or any conceivable modification of either. You see another philosopher. They are getting hint about it. But what it is, how does it arise, what is the science of consciousness, they have to read Gita, but they don't read. They should attend Gita 18 course at least. उनको बुलाओ सबको बड़े-बड़े साइंटिस्ट लोगों को बुलाओ PsyCon, they are around the world doing conferences with consciousness. Can you see that? Hard problems, soft problems all around the world. Now this consciousness maybe cancelled due to corona, otherwise you can see that it's there. And you can see this, yeah, England to छोड़ दो, lockdown में चला गया होता अभी उधर तो हो गया conference में. This is brain. See, they are studying consciousness. They have problem with, they are thinking it is some neurons here. They have no idea the consciousness is not coming from the brain. Brain is just a physical instrument. Brain is different, mind is different, soul is different. But they think brain, mind, soul is all same. It's a bunch of chemicals. That is your intelligence. What can you do? Manda Sumanda. Vedavyasa says, Kali-yuga people are dull-headed. Fourth, when a man dies, we say he has passed away. True or not? They say, na wo gaya. In Kannada, they say, tir ghogi de rahe. In English is passed away. So many, every language will have some statement. What has gone away? The body is lying there, no? In fact, there's doctors say, the moment you die, they say, bring the body. Even your name is forgotten at the moment. Who has passed away? The body is still there. Dreams, you all get dreams. What happened in the dream time? You're lying flat on the bed. But independent of the body, you are in the field of experience. You think you are the body, but body is lying flat. And you are running around doing so many things that you are having an experience independent of the body. So we can conclude, we are not the body. Something more than the body. Okay. Radha Mataji.
Yes, Guruji.
Just keep a note for tomorrow till where we have done. One more I can do. I have some time. I think 15 more minutes are there. There was a professor, his name was Ian Stevenson. He studied our reincarnation. And he has scientifically concluded that reincarnation happens. It's interesting. He studied more than 2,000 cases. Let us just go into this. What he used to do actually,